Tiger fans, what a great time to be a part of Jackson State Athletics. TC Taylor on his second year. We're very excited about Coach Taylor. 10,000 season ticket holders. That's our goal for the year. With 10,000 season ticket holders, we will have more support for our student athletes, for our coaches, and also we can support our university when it comes to Jackson State University athletics. Go to jsutigers.com. 10,000 season ticket holders is our goal. Support Jackson State University. Go Tigers.
Jackson State is Jackson State. Go to the yard, baby. I love. Go JSU football. I've got with me the coach from Canon Toyota. They have partnered up with KC-1400 Media, the Jackson State sports media partner, to bring you this really cool fan experience.
That's right, folks. We've teamed up with KC-1400 Media Group to bring you Jackson State's finest football players that'll be here live on site June 22nd. Come by, shake hands, and meet some of your Jackson State Tigers.
Appreciate it, Coach. This is Ken Clark. We'll be down in Vicksburg June 22nd. We're going to be bringing some football players. We hope to have a lot of Jackson State fans on site. We're going to have some schedules players can sign, hopefully take some pictures, and we plan on going live. We stream from YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Canon Toyota keeps us mobile. We're excited. We're coming to Vicksburg. Go Tigers, baby.
Stop by Saturday, June 22nd for your chance to win 2 season passes for Jackson State's 2024 football season.
What's up, everybody? What's up, bro? What's up, broski?
What's up, man? What's up, D? I Love family?
What's going on, everybody? As y'all come in, make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already a channel member. Happy Wednesday. Special guest Wednesday, man. We back with another one. How you feeling, bro?
As you can imagine, I literally got here a second ago.
Hey, man. Hey, it's all good, man. Hey, we back at it. What's up, TD? What's happening, bro?
Gentlemen, good evening. Tiger Nation.
What's up, TD?
What's up, man?
What's up, KT Dub?
What's up, Dub?
Hey, man, that's how people send messages when they owe you money.
Nah, what's cracking, man? Hopefully everybody had a good Wednesday. Man, it's good to be back on. Got a special guest, obviously tonight. We'll be bringing up our legendary. We'll get into it, but y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as you're coming in, man. Tell a friend. Let them know where we at, what we doing, what we got cracking, man. Road to 6,000 subscribers. That's our subscriber count is growing, man. We're getting closer and closer to 6,000, and we need your help to get there, man. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. Share the stream, share the channel, share the page. We appreciate all of our brand ambassadors that share all the live streams and the shows from their platforms and everything, man. So gotta love it, man. Almost a 6K, bro. Almost. We getting there. And you know what? It don't sound like 6,000 don't seem like a lot. It don't, man. But really, you never know who watching, though. You know what I'm saying? You never know who watching from those numbers. We got a very, I would say, very special figure today, man, that shouted us out today, man. Tapped in and said they proud of us. We'll get to that, but well, let's jump to it now, man. I had to put this up here, man. We had Representative Ben Thompson. Hey, shout out to you, Representative. Hey, we want you to come on the show. We're gonna work that out. You know, I know you've been holding it down for the state of Mississippi for quite some time. Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna tell you, I'm gonna make that happen.
Hey, we're gonna get him on. We're gonna get him on. And let me say this. I know you watched the show. Thank you for supporting the platform. Thank you for just like I said, you didn't have to put that out there today, but you did, and it meant the world to us. We have nothing but the utmost respect for you. You've been holding it down I mean, he's a JSU alum, you know what I mean? He's a Jackson State Tiger, and he's just a prominent figure and a very important figure for the state of Mississippi and Washington, D.C., you know, and we definitely appreciate, you know, we know you know, he's the one you need, you know what I'm saying?
I'm about to sing the jingle.
Go ahead, sing it, bro. What you got, big dog?
Me.
Yeah, man, this warmed my heart, man. It lets you know when our hard work is recognized by someone of this magnitude, it means the world to us, man. I mean, he's done so much for, you know, for just not for just Jackson, but the state of Mississippi. But I was telling my nephew, called me. I said he was trying to make sure. He's like, man, that's the one with the jingle, man. He starts. I said, yeah, that's it. I was like, yeah, man, Representative Ben Thompson, man, Congressman. Hey, for those that don't know, he was actually at the Capitol, man, when they stormed the White House. Remember they stormed the Capitol? He was in that thing, man. OG Benny Thompson, man. We want to get you on the show. We want to talk about got a lot that we could talk to him about.
Yeah, a lot we could talk about. But be remiss if we didn't say long-standing U.S. Congressman, man. Long-standing in D.C., man. Very well known, very prominent. On a lot of different boards in DC, man. Been doing this thing for a long time, man. So for him to give the shout out, man, was pretty. It was dope. And like I always said, you know, back when we was getting like 100-something people, I was like, hey, don't worry about the numbers. You never know who's watching. And we've been shown that and proven that time and time again. So.
Yeah, man, it's an honor to have Congressman Ben Thompson tuning into the show. Those are very high compliments, you know. Like I said, you never know who's watching and what's being said. And so we honored and we thank him for his comments and been, you know, to let us know that he is watching. And like I said, so he's been doing it for a long time in Washington. And he was, you know, when the riot went down in January the 6th, man, he was there.
He was there. He was in the building.
He was there, man. And you know what? He never backed down from that situation. Matter of fact, he led the charge.
Hey, that's what Mississippi. That's what we do, man. Y'all. Hey, when it was. Hey, I knew that look when you saw him on the camera TV. You knew what that look meant. That was that. I wish I would. You know what I'm saying? That look right there was like, hey, it's whatever at this point. He held it down, man. So that's who he is, man. Last time I actually seen him, I think we saw him. I know it was at a game. I saw him at the Celebration Bowl for sure a year ago. But
I never had a chance to meet him, man.
Huh?
I never had a chance to meet him.
You gonna meet him this year? Watch.
Great.
We're gonna speak that into existence. It's gonna happen though. But thank you, Senator. Thank you, Congressman, Representative Benny Thompson. We appreciate you we appreciate the support. Appreciate the kind words and using your platform to bring some eyes to the page and
we need him to stay in there, Ken.
Oh, he got to stay there. We need him. We need him bad. But one of the things I did think about, one of the conversations I would love to have with him is just for him to speak to. You know, we have a lot of people in our community now, TD, that like to talk about, you know, they not voting and all these good things, and it's always good to get someone that can speak from inside the house. The importance of going to the polls, man, and voting, and not just voting in the 4-year elections, but the 2-year local elections too. Get active, make sure you know what's happening in your community, and let your voice be heard, man. So absolutely. What's up, AJ? That's my boy right there, man.
AJ, what's up, man?
Yeah, he said feeding us fans at all home games. That's absolutely correct. That is correct. He's definitely got the tailgating going on from big town of Bolton. Hey, shout out to Rochelle. She actually did mention he was the mayor when she was in town. She mentioned that, the mayor of Morton, man. So Bolton. I said Morton, but Bolton. I'm sorry.
Y'all got a story about that tailgate right there that he throw. So you have to have it'd be a long line before they get started, and they feed all the people that work at the stadium stuff first.
Yeah.
So me, man, they had some. I looked over there, man. They had some wings, and so I'm standing next to what sheriff name always looking out for us. I'm be on the sideline with us.
Oh, Levine.
No, not him.
Deputy Mario.
Deputy Mario.
Oh, yeah.
So, hey, you know how when you're a kid, you stand next to your friends so you can get in and get that free plate too. So I'm standing there next to Deputy Mario. Man, I want some of them wings too, man. So I'm just hanging in the cut, man. They're like, we only feed the people that working at the stadium. I said, oh man. I don't have no vest and nothing like that. So I just stood to the side, man, and Deputy Mario came out there, man. He had about 6 wings in them, man. He said, T-Day, you can get one. Hey, man, I sure appreciate that. Them wings was good, man. So shout out to Congressman Thompson for having that tailgate, man. That food be on point too, Ken.
Hey, it do. I've eaten over there at least once.
Well, it got to be good. You bragging on one wing.
Mr. Golden Fish, Mr. Solo Wing. We're gonna change his name to Uno Wing.
Hey man,
wings and golden brown fish.
You telling the story like Chris Rock on New Jack City. Let me get one real.
Hey, what? Hey, Zoe, they told me a beggar can't be choosing, so I ain't taking that again.
Hey, but look, man. Hey, again, Congressman Thompson. Appreciate the support. I'm gonna send you an inbox if you don't mind, just to see if we can make that happen. We'd love to get you on. We don't have to take up too much of your time, but I think it'd be a great idea to get him on the show and talk to him. That'd be fantastic. Somebody said he ain't lying. Said how much for one reel? Yes,
one.
Hey, but y'all come on in, man. Hey, we got a special guest tonight, y'all. We bring about another 15 minutes, man. We got the legendary Kevin Dent, man, former safety, All-American, man. I mean, I can't wait to have this conversation with Big Bro. Been talking to him for quite a minute about getting him on, and I just thought this was the perfect timing after he got inducted into the Black College Football Hall of Fame. Long overdue. Had a stellar career, played for obviously the greatest coach in HBCU history, W.C. Gordon. I know Eddie Robinson out there. I know Jay Gate out there. I know there's some others out there, but this is Tiger Land, Jackson State Tiger Land. So we played for the great W.C. Gordon. Can't wait to get a chance to talk to him and just have him on and celebrate him. I know he had a conversation with Austin. I'm excited to see what the university is going to do to celebrate him as well. So we'll definitely get into that in the next 15 minutes or so, but we're excited about that. Before we do anything, I do want to put this out there. Fellas, it is Mental Health Awareness Month, man. That's what June is. This segment of the show is sponsored by our sister, Miss Snow Gray, Rochelle. Things to think about. Mental health, man. It's mental health awareness, man. Things that men should know. All right. This is something that we should know. It's okay to have many feelings. She wanted to make sure we express this. She won't be on probably till later. Number 2, it's okay to seeking help when you need it. I've been to therapy. I would go in at the drop of a dime. I know we've all been down there through that road, and many different life changes in our lives have changed different courses. But mental health problems are much more common than you might think. Telling people that what you're going through will help you feel a huge sense of relief. So just wanted to look at that. Dragon said he in therapy right now. Listen, some traumas that you experience in your life never go away. They stay with you. So there are professionals out there who are there for you. And in our community, let's not stigmatize mental health and going to therapy. So it is Mental Health Awareness Day. Month. And hey, if you feel like you need to go, definitely do so. And if you need someone to talk to, we got our sister, Miss No Gray, associate therapist and coach. Her number, 925-466-4729. And y'all can reach her at missnogray@gmail.com. And she got a website on the way. But y'all know she's there for her. This is her life's mission. So if you need to reach out to her. We love her.
If you want a 10% discount, just tell her you're a FAMU alum.
Yes, indeed, man. Hey, we got a new ambassador, man. Welcome aboard, Jeremiah Williams,
big man on campus.
Hey, man, listen, I heard some people talking about, man, y'all ain't signing no defensive players, man. I said, listen, we brand with who we feel like we need to brand. We had several defensive players last year, but it's not really about that. It's about the time and it's about the player. And I want to share this with you guys, man. His coach reached out to me after we put this out there. And these were the words of his coach. He said, he gonna have a magical season this year.
And is.
I said, ooh. I said, let's go.
And is.
Hey, breaking news. Jeremiah Williams is changing his number from 99 to 0. Interesting. Talk about it. Come on, TD. But we want to welcome him to the family. Welcome to the brand. Excited to partner with him, man. He's been just nothing shy of just consistency on the D-line. And he's a Holmes County kid. Shout out to Coach Rogers. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Rogers up there in Holmes County Central and doing a fantastic job with the program. But Jeremiah has been
loaded this year, too.
Go ahead. Y'all talk.
I would say that team is loaded, but Ken, you mentioned he went to a single digit. You know, for a few of you, I don't know if y'all follow the college game. During the time when your defensive lineman got a single digit, it's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dog.
You can't wear no single digit if you ain't no dog on the D-line. I ain't never seen I have seen I might have seen 1-0 on the D-line. It's interesting. It's an interesting choice of a change. But, hey, I think the big fella earned it. I think he's going to have a stellar season. I think he should be first team all SWAC, honestly, going preseason, going into the season. If not, he should at least be second team. So, but he's been doing his thing. I think he's going to have a great season, and he's going to make some things shake on the middle in the trenches, man, for us. Once again, I'm excited. I mean, I'm happy for him to join the team, man. So, welcome aboard to him.
Yes, sir, man. Welcome on board, man.
Yeah, man. I definitely like to welcome Jeremiah Williams aboard. You know, I've been speaking on him off and on, you know, periodically. Like I said, there's a young man that always just bring his lunch pail to the job, do his job, you know, and go to work, give you all he can give you, and you know, take it to the house. You never hear anything about him, no problems or anything like that, man. So I definitely like to welcome to, you know, the ambassador platform for KC-1400 Media Group. The story behind this guy, I had him. I partnered with him to do an open doors with my cousin who plays D-line in high school, and I had them on the line and they was talking, and he said he gonna change the number to 0. I said, man, you about to do what? I said, you number 99, you in the middle, you hold it down. What you talking about a 0, man? My little cousin said, that's 5. He said, ain't it 5, man? I said, yeah. I said, well, I'm not known by these young boy. I said, well, Jeremiah, if you wear number 0, that means you got to be the one. He said, I am. I said, I am looking for it. So I asked him the other day, I said, man, you still changing 0? He started laughing. Yeah. So, all right, so here we go.
It is.
So he wins 0s over. I'm looking for him to be the one.
Yes, sir, man. Welcome to the platform, brother. Welcome to the brand. What else we got, man? Looking forward to this event next Saturday, man. Next Saturday, we'll be out at Canon Toyota, Vicksburg. Got the barbecue. Hey, it is what it is. We a little over 1 week away, June 22nd, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And we're going to have some Tigers over there for you guys, man. Actually, Kevin Dent from Vicksburg. Hopefully we can get bro over there. Come over there and chop it up with us. We don't know. I know Avis is proud right now. Avis is a happy camper right now. Vicksburg getting all kind of love on the platform. Hey, the mean truth of Vicksburg.
Man, you think we're gonna see? You think we're gonna finally see Avis in person, man? Avis gonna show up to his hometown.
He show up to all the games. He gonna show up to the tailgates. Okay, you on mute, Zoe. I can't say if he gonna pull up over there, but he definitely pull up to the events. He one of your loyal Tiger now.
Oh, I definitely.
I see him all the time.
I'm telling you, all the time. All the time. Get your season tickets, y'all. Get your damn tickets, man. The school is doing a serious push. We got some events coming up. I spoke on one event that's probably going that's still in the works, but there is some things coming down the pipe. I did speak to Vaughn today.
Mm-hmm.
Once we get that finalized and everything, we'll definitely get that out and we'll share it, man. So be on the lookout for some movement and some events behind JSU ticket office. We're trying to get to 10,000 season tickets sold.
Hey, got cooking up a little pride for y'all too.
Yes, indeed. Lee says, shout out to Vicksburg, my hometown. Got a lot of Vicksburg, folk in the building, man.
I thought everybody from Vicksburg went to Alcorn.
No, man. No, man. Some of them ain't from Vicksburg, man. I told you they from Rolling Fork. They just claim Vicksburg because you know what I'm saying. That's where they go. You know that's going to town. They out there in Rolling Fork, Pantherburg. They ain't in Vicksburg, man.
Make sure you get your seat tickets, man. Hey, listen, man. Go over to Tiger Talk, man. Tiger Talk. We've been putting some work in, man. Shout out to D. Corey C. Just dropped another interview. Tight end Marvin Handy, transfer from Florida Atlantic University. Just dropped
really good too.
Yeah, just dropped that one today. If you haven't had a chance to catch Bam Williams, man. Bam Williams coming to us from Creekside, Georgia. One of the freshmen that got him on. This is TD was talking about, Miss Tierney Kelsey. If you haven't caught that interview, go over there and check that out. Great interview. And of course, Kazarius Bowie. And we got more interviews coming down the pipe, man. Janalen Dupree. We got Coach Marshall on the tap. We working, man. We're gonna definitely be doing some recording tomorrow. Yeah, man. Looking forward to it, man.
Hey Ken, if it's anything like the look, man, the interview, but what's the gentleman name? Number 56?
Bam Williams. Brian
Bam Williams, man. On the interview, man, he put me in the mind of Orlando Pace.
Okay.
And if he got that type of play, boy, it's on.
Hey, I like it, man. It's good clay, man. Young fella, you can put him in. He played on both sides of the ball in high school over at Creekside. They lost in the championship game, man, and he was doing some moving. He played pretty well in the D line position, but coming in as on the O line, he and Travis Terrell, and great interviews, man. Doing some working. Shout out to Jordan O'Neal, man. If you guys hadn't had a chance to catch this out, man, HBCU All Stars got an international tour going on, man. Patty Frey, Paris, France, June the 19th through the 26th. Check this out, man. They got a pretty solid roster, but our very own Jordan O'Neal will be playing, and some of these players played in 22, 23, and 24. Sam Sessions from Coppin State, 23. Jalen Austin from Winston-Salem State. Sean Doss from Pine Bluff. Kyle Foster from Howard. Christian Brown, Tennessee State. Cameron Christian, Grambling State. Jordan O'Neal, of course. Kerry Richardson, Morehouse College. Taj Green, Benedict College. And Bryson Gresham, TSU, Texas Southern. So shout out to them, man. They're going to be playing over in Street Ball Championship, Friendly Exhibition. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty. I mean, not many people get a chance to go to Paris, play Paris alone on vacation, let alone to go play some ball, man.
Yeah.
We got to get into this, man. We won't have time to touch on it before our guests pop up, but just be sure to stay tuned. We're gonna delve into this. The SWAC dropped this ESPN football schedule. Couple things that stick out. Of course, you guys know we open up our season on August 29th. That's a Thursday night, 6 p.m. at ULM. And we'll get into it in a little bit though. But what we'll do is, if you guys hadn't had a chance to check on it, we'll definitely come back and talk about it. The most alarming thing I thought that was on this schedule was the Southern game, the 1 p.m. kickoff. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough for us, but we'll come back to it. And but for right now, we'll go ahead and get ready. It's we got about 3 minutes. And Zoe, you got any quick thoughts on the schedule before we add Kevin to the show?
Just the times, I'll just tell everybody, for the most part, they're locked in. But as you well know, things change, and what we have, or not just us, but every team on every game that's scheduled, they can and are subject to be changed. Every last one of them. So just be mindful of that. So don't, so it's okay to have an early onset of be upset, but just wait it out and see, because they all can change.
Listen, I'll say this, man. That 1 p.m. kickoff in September is tough. I mean, everybody's playing football during that time, so the elements are what they are. We just got to prepare for it. That Grambling game was brutal 2 seasons ago. I was hoping that we could have got a 6 p.m. kickoff, but unfortunately, they didn't allow that. So, but anywho, nevertheless, as we stated, man, we got a special guest joining us tonight, man. We got legendary, man. We got legend in the house, man. Legend in the house. We got brother Kevin Dent joining us, man. 2024 Black College Football Hall of Fame inductee. Looking forward to having a conversation with him, and we'll go ahead and get this thing popping, man. There he is. There he is. What's good, big dog?
Hey, big dog. What's happening, brother?
Hey, what's up, baby?
What's going on, man?
Hey, how y'all doing tonight, bro?
Hey, brother Dent. Good.
Hey. Tell you what's up, Zoe?
What it do, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank y'all for having me, bro.
Man, we're glad you came on. I gotta be extra nice because you're from Vicksburg, man. I gotta be extra nice to you tonight.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Avis don't play that about Vicksburg.
He don't.
Talking about the mean.
He don't.
But I know your hometown. We got a lot in the house, man. That's from Vicksburg, and they proud of you. We're just, like I said, we just gonna, it's you at home now, so we want to talk about it. But we'll start here, though. We had a conversation. I appreciate you for calling me. Just excited for you, bro. Finally got in the hall, man. Black College Football Hall of Fame. I'll let you start there. Just kind of your thoughts and how you feel, bro, about being acknowledged amongst your peers and in the Black College football spectrum. And now you're a Hall of Famer. Let's talk about how that feels and just kind of talk about the process.
Man, the process was tough, just getting on the ballot, and trying to receive all the votes you can get. Because I've been nominated like 3 times, and so when they nominated this time, so I'm like, okay, this is my time, So I had a lot of great people behind me in Vicksburg, Jackson, voting for me, and the Lord blessed me to get on in this time, and it's been great. It's an awesome feeling.
Did he?
Again, Mr. Dent, thank you again for joining the platform tonight. We're glad to have you. Congratulations for entering into the Black Football Hall of Fame. I know it's a complete honor just listening to what you just said. It's been a long time coming. It's something that you that you wanted.
Right.
I noticed. I wanted to ask you about getting into your career at Jackson State. I know you come out of Vicksburg. You also played defensive back and quarterback. When you came out of high school, were you how did you end up choosing to play defensive back, and was your ambition to play quarterback? What did you want to do?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, when I went in, they recruited me. Coach Jones and Coach Gordon, they recruited me as a quarterback. But when I got to Jackson, we practicing. Quarterback room was deep, bro. You had Melvin Peake, Shannon Boyd. You had a lot of great guys in that room, man. And not knocking my skills or anything like that. But then I looked on the other side of the ball. So I just used my talent, and I just thought about it and prayed about it and said, well, hey, look, let me try the defense side of the ball and see what I can do. And it came out great for me.
Yeah, look like it.
Go ahead, Zoe. You on mute. Go ahead. Zoe, you on mute.
My bad. I just wanted to say something before I even asked anything, man, because I know quite a few Jacksonville alums, you know what I'm saying, know who you are, I know your accolades, but in my opinion, the masses don't. And so I hate even say what I'm about to say because I was a kid watching you play. And I remember watching you play vividly, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, at the time when you were playing, you know, like I don't think most people understand, you were like what we mentioned the other night, you were 3-time All-American, but man, you were 2-time Conference Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, I'm sorry.
Right.
Hey, and I talk about Shannon Boyd all the time. Hey, Kevin, how many SWAC titles you won?
4. Me and Shannon started at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? So
it ain't many that can say they won 4, bro. Good.
So
right.
And so the thing to me that you represent, and that's why whenever I talk about JSU Grace, I always highlight you because you are the like I talk about TC being the bridge between the old and new with him being the coach. Well, you represent the last great, the most accomplished Jackson State player. You know, granted, now we had players that got drafted after you, like you know, we had Rashad and Cat to get drafted, but they didn't have the college career you had at Jackson State. They didn't have the production that you have at Jackson State. Again, you were 2-time defensive player of the year. You know, you're 3-time All-American. This dude led the nation in interception his sophomore year. And as we speak right now, when he finishes his career, he got what I think 21 or 22 interceptions.
Right.
For his career, which is still tops in the FCS right now. So when we talk about, you know, just a player, like what he represent when he played, you're the last, I don't want to say the last great player, but the last, you're the most accomplished player, the last overwhelmingly accomplished player to come out of Jackson State. And like I said, you won 4 of them things too to go at all the individual accolades. So I wanted everybody to actually know that because you know, we need to, you know, everybody needs to know that, you know, it's more to us than just Walter Payton, Lem Bourne, and Jackie Slater. You know, and so your accolades match theirs. You see what I'm saying? But my question, TD asked about, you know, what made you decide to come to Jackson State. Man, talk to us about when you came, when you got to meet Will Cut Gordon on campus. You know what I'm saying? What was the talent like on the roster so they'll know what you walked into with the level of talent on the team when you got to campus?
Man, when I stepped in campus, coming from Vicksburg to high school to college, man, you getting on campus seeing guys sitting up under that tree. If you're old, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Then you got guys like Houston Hoover, Jackie Walker. Yep. You got all them type of guys, man. James Harvey, you got, man, you know, them guys look intimidated, bro. You know, I was just a crab walking in there. But, you know, it was certain things that you couldn't do, you can't do. But it was all about camaraderie, you know, and that what makes you a player, man. That what makes your team better. When you can trust each other. And I had a great, that group was so talented, bro. The second team would go play for another team and start and whoop. You know, we was just that deep. So if you lose your spot, bro, you done. You know.
Yeah. Man, you know what? I think I got so much I want to say. I mean, Zoe said Zoe spouted out all your accolades, Mr. Dent, your T-shirt vintage from back in the day. That's Hey, no, I'll say this though. One of the things that people don't know during the era that you played, I know when you got to Jackson State was 85. I think it was 85 to 88. We lost one conference game during that time. One. In 4 seasons, 4 championships, and you know you played with that, you know, that Gordon Red. I mean, that was the golden era of Jackson State football. I think it's pretty cool to see Coach TC, a JSU great and an alum, to take over the helm post Prime, and Prime kind of reinvigorated the program. Not kind of, he did reinvigorate the program. And got back to our winning ways. But one of the things I just wanted to kind of get you to speak to was for those who only know W.C. Gordon as like this folklore of this legend, talk about what he was like as a coach, like just from your perspective. You was with him for 4 seasons. Talk about the personality, the man that was the coach, that was the legendary figure, W.C. Gordon.
Okay, I mean, he put his way of coaching is demanding. You know what I'm saying? And that's winning. You know, he strived in that, you know, and he pushed his players, all of us, you know. You talking about the goon squad, you talking about second, third string. It didn't matter. He wanted the best for all of us. You know, he get a little rough now, you know, at times now when things didn't go right, he gonna get you, he gonna punish you now.
Yeah.
You know, and that WC is real, you know. So you know, and I mean, but you just can't, but he had a great bunch of coaches behind him, man. He had like Coach Markham, Houston Markham, Coach Cardell Jones, Coach Melvin Peake, Judge Hughes. You know, man, them guys there was the backbone of the whole shebang, you know. So in all, we had a bunch of guys that believed in each other and that wanted to win. You know, we had something to prove, and it was a tough task winning 4 in a row because we had to put in extra work. You know what I'm saying, kid?
Yes,
it just
sir.
wasn't easy because, I mean, when we get off the bus, man, we intimidated people. That's why we practice, you know. So I would love, you know, the guys hollering about this defense. And, you know, our defense averaged 14 points a game, you know. So we really.
For those that didn't get what he's saying, the defense scored 14 points a game.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So, you know, when you're doing that right there, so you get enough time to relax and you put in the work. And WC, he believed in that because it's like, you know, the Texas Southern, the Prairie Views, you know, Valleys and all them, you know, even Southern, all of them, they were scared, you know, because we put that fear in their heart, bro. You know, once we drive up, we mean business. You know what I'm saying? And so I thought we did a great job of proving that. How we stuck together because we had a lot of great guys on that team, man. I played with a lot of great guys, bro, that can really, really play, you know. So, you know, when you do that, man, you have that camaraderie and believe in each other, trust each other, man. And, you know, you talking about Leon Sears, Henry Ringo from Vicksburg. You talking about Andre Laura from Brookhaven, Jackie Walker, man. I played with Carl Johnson, man. I played with a bunch of great guys. I can't name all of them because we was good all over. You know, we was deep, bro. So I mean, when you have a great team and you missing a few pieces to the puzzle, you know, like 84. You know, I didn't get to 85, but Jackson, we was decent. You know, we was on that edge. But when Coach Gordon brought that class 85 in, man, they filled in a couple spots, bro. We took off.
Hey. I tell you, once they saw them red Nikes got off the bus, it was over.
Yeah, it was over.
So, well, Kevin, I want to ask you. You talking about the camaraderie that the defensive back that the team had as a whole. They played with Coach W.C. Gordon. How? I mean, then you had a lot of raw talent coming to the HBCUs because you know at the time, you know, a lot of time you still wasn't, you know, as permitted to go elsewhere. How has the game changed physically that you would say in today's time compared to when you played, the fear and intimidation that you was allowed to you guys were allowed to provoke on other players, just the intimidation, stuff like that? How has the game changed in that aspect today?
Well, today, you know, the game's much faster now. T, you know what I'm saying? It's the rules have changed, you know. And in order to get physical, you got to practice on what can you do? You know, how can you hit a person? You know, how can you tackle a person? How can you make great tackles? And if you don't practice it every day, it's not gonna add up on Saturday. You know, so. With that, what I'm saying is I mean, all ball drills, angling, everything, dummies, tackling, tires, everything like that. But you got guys right now 6'4" running 4.340s, man. You know, back then we just it was ground and pound back then in the 80s. You know, it wasn't no open pass offense. You know, except Valley. You know, but other than that, these guys just got to practice their craft. You know, you got to change as you go. You got to change your game up. You know,
so right now you saying that when you guys play, you know, it was a free fall. You know, when you hit them, you hit them. Now you have to think when you hit.
You're right. But you know, if you do it every day, you're not even gonna be worried about that. See, you know what I'm saying? If you practice like that, you're gonna play like that. Because I showed you. That's how I practice. You know, am I right?
I love it.
Huh? Okay. I mean, it looks like I did it every day. Am I right, T? I'm just saying, if you practice it, man, you're going to show it on Saturday. And it look good on Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, you know, everybody just got to step your game up. And it's all about, it's more studying the game. You got to study because the game is much faster. You just can't get going there half thinking, you know. So once you polish your game up and study, man, it's easy. You'll be fine if you love the game. You know?
Yeah.
Now, I got a great question for you. So last year, how would you compare the defense in 87 in comparison to the defense we had Coach Prime last year?
You want to be honest?
And I said it because I know the game was different, and I know what you guys did. But I'm just supposing that because they led the nation in sacks, and you know we had a good scoring average on defense with Coach Prime last year.
They did, but I'm gonna say this. I mean, they was aggressive defense because I love their defense, but we didn't know how to allow no points.
Still take pride in it.
Okay.
That was a mic drop.
Right.
That defense, that was different, bro. I don't think
it was different, man. I say this though, if our second string and Coach Prime and defense, our second string can do the same thing as our first string. We was just that deep and held back to zero, you know, because you got to look at field position and all that. That plays an important part, you know, punt, kickoff, all that. That plays an important part. We're getting in the red zone or the other side of the fifth. You know.
So Mr. Dent, if you don't mind, I want to ask you this. If you look at the history, it's been said that Coach Gordon implemented the red. A few weeks ago, you know, it was brought up about winning the red.
Okay. What
are your thoughts about when implementing the red with the blue and white? How important was that to you guys then? And do you think it's still important and relevant now?
You know, that's a good question. I mean, if you're gonna wear it, you know, it's time changed now. You know, I can't get into that because that's out of my hand to say. Because when you talk about red, we knew what it meant, you know. And the guys now, they just, I think it's a show, you know what I'm saying? They really don't know. They got to get some old guys to come in there and implement on what that red really mean. You know what I mean?
Go ahead and tell them.
Tell them what it means.
Don't tell them what it means, KD.
Okay, so if you think about it, with that defense and with that red, we really guard their yard, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
But I'm just saying, when you turn it to like, it's some studs. These studs be ready to run when you put that red on, because I mean that's their killer instinct. You just got to have that killer instinct. If you don't have it, they will take advantage of you if you don't have it, you know. So we knew that. He changed the game and gave us a little bling in there, you know, because we was all white shoes a little bit, you know. But when that red, everybody loved the red shoes, and we stood up for it. And the guys, that's what we believed in, bro. And like them young guys stand. We stand on that.
That was that Tiger's blood, man.
Yeah, that's blood, man. Once you cross them tracks, bro. What practice was tough. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no easy. It wasn't no easy cake, man. Everything was hard, fast. We was disciplined. We were fast. You know, we was tough too. You know, so that game. If you go back, I hate that coach got rid of all the archives that we had. But if we could show some of those films, man, back then, man, y'all be blown out of sight.
I gotta ask you about that. I still just, for the life of me, don't understand that, because I was just talking to Austin. Shout out to Austin, ASVP, Jack State Media Team, and it's a travesty, really, because when we talk about the greats, the archives, I still can't believe that someone allowed him to throw that stuff away. You know what I mean? And one of the things I told him is that the records, those stats are still registered with the NCAA. I think we need to do I think we really need to do a good job of like just capturing, making sure that we have all of those stats are readily accessible, and then and those that come to the school are aware of who are the greats that hold these records. All record holders need to be emphasized in a way that the history of the program needs to be put out on the forefront. We had a conversation about that, and I guess I'll just start there, because just kind of in your own words, you know, what are your thoughts on? We know what it is. We know where we are.
Right.
But let's talk about your thoughts on. In my mind, I have a vision of along with TD and Zoe and the rest of us, part of the group, wanting to see that old historical, because that's what makes Jack State football so great. Is you guys.
Exactly.
The history of the program is what we went through, and what we would like to see is that era be bridged over here with this new era, and connect the dots. And I love to see you know, those all of the legends how can I say it, man? Just reinvigorated, reconnected to the university in a way that could be beneficial and on all sides. So speak to that. I just kind of in your own way. I'm not giving any direction on it. We don't really have that to the degree that I think we should. But what's your thoughts on that? And you know what I told you? I wanted your own. I'm not rambling, y'all. I'm trying to be diplomatic here. But I can go left, but I say this. I felt like you would be the catalyst of a new day of getting this thing rocking and rolling, man. I want to see the school celebrate you. I know you and Austin had a call, but just start there and talk there, and we'll build from there. Y'all, and let me say this, y'all. I made a mistake before the show came on. I ate and I laid down. So I got a really bad stomach ache right now. Like so when I sit back, I feel okay. And it's not, I'm all right. I'm just, so I don't want y'all to think I'm being lazy, but when I sit back, I'm just trying to get this, get this shit to move, man. But go ahead, brother.
Okay. Elaborating on that, coach, man. I believe it was a bad time for the whole city, Jackson football team, fans, everybody, because, you know, we still got a little bad taste in our mouth with that coach, you know. But for the players that played before me, you know, the Walter Payton, the Liam Barnes, the Willie Richardson, you know, they paved the way for us, you know, and we had a chance to excuse me.
There you go. You good.
To watch those guys and listen to some of the things they had to go through to just to make it, man. And it hurts everybody from me on, you know, on down to, you know, the Frank Suttons and the guys like that who was really pushing, and the younger guys now, they don't have nothing to go on or go by to see and see it every day. You know, you got to see it every day to believe. I feel like that, because that's just like film work. But I don't know what we can do But we gonna try out, Ken. I'm gonna work with y'all, try to get all the guys round up, man, and try to do the best we can to help the program because I think that's important. And if it ain't without us, man, you know, we gotta stick together. You know, if Power 5 do it, we can do it too. And that's all I can say.
Well, the one thing I definitely want to add to that too, to agree with Ken, you know, almost like, you know, we wanted to let this be a demarcation point from the old way of things to being to segue into doing it differently. Because again, like I told you earlier, I feel like, yeah, we have, if you're a football fan and you're a Jacksonian, yeah, you know who Kevin Dent is. But but every player on that team, because I feel like being that you play DB, if I come to Jack State, I'm a DB. I'm coming in, hey man, what's the career record for interceptions? I need to know that. So knowing that you're the standard, you see what I'm saying? In that room, when I think about a Jack State DB, it's not Rashard Anderson. There's no slight to him, guy rest today. And he was the first round pick. But the standard DB is Kevin Dent. And it's like, so when I come in, that's the standard of what I'm trying to be up to. But guess what? You're right there in Jackson. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, man,
I get you.
You can sit there and give me game. I can sit there and watch you. You come to practice. Oh, there he go right there. I can sit there and pick your brain, knowing that, oh, bro, you played, you a safety man. You got 2-time Conference Defensive Player of the Year. You a 3-time All-American. You the standard.
One of the only 3-time All-American.
Yeah, then so guess what? I can do the same thing at receiver. Man, Jimmy Smith is right there in Jackson. If I'm a wide receiver, I'm like, man, Jay Smith is right here in Jackson. I should know who Jimmy Smith is. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a quarterback, I should know who Robert Kent, you know, Casey Terrio, Sean Gregory, Shannon Boyd. I should know who they are. So that's why we feel like you, being that you're here, you're the demarcation. We can start things anew within that process.
Hey, so I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do my best, man. You know what I'm saying, to try to get this thing back rolling, get it back tight, because you know, and also back to you about that defense. You said Coach Prime. I just thought about it. This one guy that's on that team could have played with us back in the '80s. You know who that is? That's Aubrey Miller.
I knew it.
I can't leave that guy out, bro. You know what I mean?
Aubrey played.
That dude, that is something special, man. He's something special to us, man, because that's my guy. You know.
Yeah.
And but yeah, bro. But if y'all, a couple years back ago, 3 years or 4, somewhere along in there, a guy named Shorty Green put in a Legends game, man, where all the legends come back and play flag football, bro. And it was getting big because he was necking with all the Graylin Pratts, you know, Sean Gregory. All those guys was coming back, buying into the system. And all of a sudden, with these coaches changes, everything just fell off the map, man. If we can get that back, and these guys buy into it, I think that's a start. You know, if we can get that back, it would be great. You know, so.
I love that. Go ahead, TD.
Hey, well, Mr. Dent, again, thank you for joining us. What you talking about getting all the legend back? That's a passion that Ken has, so that's gonna be a fight that I know he's gonna fight to the end.
Oh, I'm going down swinging. Let me say that again, TD. I ain't going down.
You ain't going down.
Okay, going down. We're gonna win. We're gonna make this happen, bro.
So
it's hard, man. Go ahead. TD, I'm gonna be in Canon whenever they go. We going. I'm just saying, bro. It's somebody gotta want this shit to happen, bro. And I'm not saying that the school don't. It's as I told Brother Dan. I'm gonna let you get back to it, TD. Jackson State is not a person. You know what I'm saying? I think Pilot. What is it? Who was that up in there? Co-pilot 1911 said on the last show, we need consistent leadership. We've had that. We got a great athletic director. This might be the best athletic administrative staff we've had in decades, years, if not the best. I mean that with leadership of A.D. Robinson, A.D. Wells Kilbert, the addition of some others, Travis Jerome taking over the media aspect of it, Austin. I think this is a golden era for us to really take that by the horn. This is the right time right now. And then it's not often that you get an alum that goes into the Hall of Fame. That's a big deal. It's rare. You talked about the 3 times you've tried or the many times you tried to get in.
Right.
Now that you're in, we got to capitalize on that. Let me shut up. Go ahead, TD.
Right.
All right. Well, while we're speaking on legendary players, and I think Coach John was a defensive back coach.
Yes.
Right. So I've been communicating with another legend, and that would be Darl Jones Jr. Shout out to Coach. He retired.
Shout out to you, Coach.
Yeah. He giving up the rings of everything. You know, he was the athletic director at Jackson Public Schools. So he retired from that a few days ago. He was the head coach at several schools, and wherever he went, he was successful. Great guy. He also was a member of my church, digging in my church, man. And he may have a few words, but when he speak well. You know, I've been communicating with him. He's currently watching. So, do you have anything that you would like to say to him? And by him playing wide receiver and you playing DB, do you have?
I'm gonna cut you out. Dad played running back.
Oh, he played running back. Okay.
Yeah.
So either way it go, he was on the opposite side of the ball. Did he get you or did you get him? Come on.
No, it didn't work like that. No.
Okay.
You know, we grew up together. First, before they moved to Jackson, you know, his dad and my dad and mom, they was great friends. And that's how I got to Jackson.
No, I'm talking about on the field. You know, in practice.
Oh no. You know, no. It was like when we was on the defense, you know, we had to go against them. Darl was like on the starting side, so we never did link up and go at it like that. No.
Okay.
It didn't happen like that, bro. Because we was going against Big Country. You know, Big Country.
That was
James Johnson.
running back
41.
Of Jackson State football.
41.
Right.
41. That's the only jersey I had. I had a 41 jersey coming up as a kid.
Right. Yeah, but you know, we had guys like that on the Goon squad, man, going against us, man. That's why Jimmy Smith, Tim Barnett, Lester Holmes, man, we was loaded, bro. That was freshman youngs, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Hey, every time I just think, man, it's so much. I just think what excites me about this is the opportunity. It's not so much as I don't want anybody to listen to this and think that there's a complaint. Y'all know we about action. Y'all, we've been doing it for 2 years now, almost 2 years. If y'all ain't figured out what we do when we talk, we about that action, boss. Like Marshawn Lynch say, we about that action, boss. This is an opportunity. We gotta stop looking at it's a gap, but it's an opportunity for us to get active and try to make things even greater and even better. And it's not to, you know what I'm saying, invoke or impose on the program. None of that. You know, Coach TC is an amazing coach and professional, and I'm pretty sure he'll, you know, whatever he feels comfortable with or doing, he'll do that. But it's gotta make sense. I want you to be celebrated, you know what I'm saying, at a game. I don't know what the process is, but let me ask you this.
Okay.
Let's talk about the actual Hall of Fame. You had a chance to go to Atlanta. Talk about that event and how that was. I know your wife sent me the clip. I told her I was waiting on her to send it to me again. Email
but it was so long. We apologize. We trying to break it up, man, because it was so long. We couldn't. It wouldn't give you everything that she.
We probably have to do. So we probably have to try like Messenger or something. Either email will work, but if not, we'll have to.
But it didn't.
Box.
My daughter. My daughter tried, man. Shout out to my daughter, man. She put in work for dad, bro.
Man. Let's talk about that event, though. You went to Atlanta with the other Hall of Fame. Talk about how that was in that experience.
Oh, Ken, man, it was great, man. You sitting in a room, bro, that you never thought of with a bunch of Hall of Famers from HBCUs. It's outstanding. You know, you talking about Doug Williams, you talking about Mel Blount, Shaq Harris, Too Tall Jones. Oh man, Nate Newton, man. You talking about guys that put in the work and they Hall of Famers and now they went to an HBCU, man. And they treated me just like a brother, man. They welcomed me with open arms. I got to give a shout out to Coach Harold Jackson. He was there, man. He was there with me the whole weekend, bro. And
Oh,
and
man.
and it was great. It was great, man. And to see him there supporting me like he did, man, and that's a wonderful feeling, man. And I can't take it back for nothing in the world, man. There's some awesome guys in that room, bro. And meet those guys and talk about history. They talk about segregation, man, playing the game and how hard it was. It's a story that can go on and on, man. But I got a piece of it now, Ken, and it's great.
Zoe, you got anything?
Yeah, I actually I was in the process. I was going to actually ask, man. I don't think most people actually know that you got inducted to the Black College Hall of Fame, but you're already in the Hall of Fame already as it is. You're in the actual College Football Hall of Fame already, which you got inducted in 2006. And Bertie told me you might be actually going into the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame as well. So again, we talk about you being one of the most accomplished players at Jackson State, the last most accomplished player. Man, what are your first thoughts, man, knowing that you played ball when you did, knowing that now after it's said and done, to possibly be inducted into 3 football Hall of Fames for your college career?
Oh, I think you froze up.
Yeah, I was.
You froze up, bro. So you might have to come out and come back in. Hang tight, everybody. Yeah, I do know we be streaming.
Talks amongst yourselves.
There you go. So he'll be back on. Once he hops back on, we'll add him back. Yeah, he froze up. We heard him. But it's a good question, man. For those that don't know, I had a chance I actually flew home with Harold Jackson. What you call him? 00 Soul.
Agent 00 Soul.
00 Soul. And he should be in the Hall of Fame. He actually should be in the NFL Hall of Fame, actually, right now.
Dude,
Jimmy Smith.
The dude left the NFL. I want to say his last year was like 78 or 79. And the dude has almost 11,000 receiving yards.
Yep.
When it was unheard of to have it.
That's right.
Did you know that Harold Jackson got more receiving yards than Michael Irvin?
Most people don't know that, TD. Most of them don't know it, bro. Hey, Jimmy Smith do too.
No. He got more yards than Jimmy Smith.
I'm saying Jimmy Smith got more than Michael Irvin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I was say Harold Jackson got more yards than Jimmy Smith.
And talking to
84. And listen, he didn't play in the past happy NFL.
Hey, yeah. So yeah, shout out to. There you go. Appreciate the shout out on the shirt.
There you go.
Hey, I'm back
for a second, bro.
You good?
Okay.
There you
Sorry
go.
about that.
No, but I was asking, so just give us a taste of me of what it feels like to know that you're possibly going to be inducted in 3 separate Hall of Fames.
Mm-hmm. It's a blessing, you know what I'm saying, Zoe. It's a great blessing, a great honor. If it happens, it happens. But I know what I'm gonna represent y'all. I'm gonna represent Jackson State, my family, and Jackson State family well. I'm gonna do that and make sure that if I get my feet in the door, make sure some more guys behind me come that's well deserved. So I have some say so my opinion on what can we do to get some more guys in there, man, because got a lot of guys out there that need to be this behind, bro. So hopefully this will work out for all of us and get this thing on YouTube, on y'all channel, man, so everybody can get a piece of this pie, so we can get y'all back up, bro. That's my bit.
Just make a promise to us. You make sure whatever happens, just let us know where you're gonna be, when you're gonna be, and we there. We coming.
My brother, I'm gonna call you, and just like I told you when I first met you, you know what I'm saying? And you was like, bro, I gotta get an interview with you. But boy, did I tell you, I said, soon as this Black College Hall of Fame, and I'm in with you. And I'm a man.
He called me Sunday. Hey, he said, bro, I got it, man. I was happy for you. It was a goosebumps moment, and it just, man, it's not often. I actually was on a team in college. My JUCO team got inducted into our Junior College Hall of Fame for 2002 state champions, Holmes Community College, for those that don't know. 2012, they brought us back, the whole team, and inducted the team into the Hall of Fame. First championship in like 50 years or whatever.
Right.
But I don't know what it feels like to be celebrated for individual accomplishments like that. It's got to be a very surreal moment. And just one of the things I do want you to share is, can you share what's next, like the event where you're going to be? You guys are going to be heading off to Canon, right? To Canon, Ohio. What dates are that going to be in? Let's talk about the weekend and what's planned for you guys.
That's going to be Labor Day weekend. It's actually, Ken, I just talked to him today. They just gave me a call today, telling me that Friday is going to be a banquet Friday night. Virginia, but is Benedict College in Virginia?
Yes.
So we're gonna end up the inductees of class of 24. We're gonna meet with both sides of the team, wear that jacket, have a dinner, man, and camaraderie with the kids and give them a little piece of knowledge what we know probably can help. It don't matter, man. It's HBCU, man. They just like family. So and then Saturday is gonna be we're going to a gospel concert Saturday evening. Yeah, we're going to a gospel concert Saturday evening. They got that lined up. Of course, the football game, man. They got
football game Sunday. Benedict.
Sunday, yes.
Who Benedict got?
Is it Virginia?
It's either Virginia State or Virginia Union.
Union, yes, one of those.
I got it right here. Hold on. I just want to be sure because I plan on coming. I'm not sure what day, but you just tell them you got your own personal media. And
I will.
Virginia State. They got Virginia State. It'll be September the 1st. It'll be that Sunday. Canon, Ohio Hall of Fame game. So look, we planning on coming. We whoever, I'm not sure. Everybody got to check their schedule. But this is what's cool about this. I love that Jackson State play ULM on Thursday night. That means we got a free weekend. And I was trying to figure out what we were gonna do. I said, man, we go catch another game somewhere. But I ain't know we were going to Canon. Never been to Canon, but I got to go, man. I got to be there. I got to come see it. Lord willing, like as the country folk from Mississippi say, if the creek don't rise and wash the bridge away, we planning on coming up there.
Hey, I will. It's gonna be. Hey, man, it'll be great because that Saturday they gonna unveil my picture, all the 24s and everything. Because the National Football College Hall of Fame on one side, and the Black College Hall of Fame is gonna be right next door, man. It's gonna be great, bro. It's gonna be great.
Hey, Mr. Dent,
yes, sir.
Again, man, I'm extremely happy for you, and it made me feel proud knowing that you and so many other worthy players are going into the Hall of Fame in the event that they have planned for you guys. It's great to be able to get your flowers while you live. Yep, this is what's been going on, because so many times we wait till people have passed on before we want to give them all the honor for the things that they accomplished. I like to go to the gym and get a little working out, man. But I'm looking at you now, man. You talk about your playing day, man. You look good right now, man. Like you can suit up now and go out and play, and and still be productive. But with that being said, going into Jackson State, HBCU, what would you tell if there are any defensive back or defensive players currently on the team? Shout out to Coach Taylor and Coach O, who did an awesome job of recruiting that defensive backfield. Looked very strong on paper. I mean, heavy. And having ambition of going to the next level, not letting no one shut down their dreams. What would you tell these young players right now, being where you are and what it took for you to get into the Hall of Fame and do the things that you've done? What would you say to inspire these young players right now?
I mean, first of all, you just got to believe in God first. You got to take that. You got to believe in Him and believe in yourself. As long as you believe in yourself, you'll be great. But like I said earlier, you got to put in that work. You just can't be out there on that field playing around, giggling, ha-ha, and laughing, all that, man. Because you got to do extra. Because the next man is if you sleep, the next man is already working. And these days now, these kids hungry, but you got to get that NIL deal out your mind, man, and just play football, So that's what I feel that's the problem. This NIL, every kid wants some money, man. It ain't all about money. If you love the football game, it will come to you. It's just patient. When it's your time, it's your time. So they just got to block that out and play football. Then God have a plan for them, So like I tell them, they just got to keep working. You got to keep lifting. You got to keep your body healthy. You got to eat right. You got to do all that, man. You just got to pay attention to details. Details is important. That's just like on your job. You don't pay to details, you're gonna fail. So
yeah.
As Coach, I'll say this one quote, man. Going on to what Mr. Dent just said. Stop focusing on the NIL. Focus on the NFL.
That was what Coach Prime always would say. That and that's for the folk that think that we got animosity. We moved on. Ain't no animosity. I don't care about that. But anyway, hey, brother Dent, I got one for you from the chat. They said, ask Kevin about the game in Grambling when we had the lead and Graham was driving with a chance to win, and he rocked number 18 on third down, and number 18 short on the pass on fourth down. Cause I guess you hit him or something like that. He asking about a specific play at Grambling.
Right. Oh man. I knew we was gonna run it, man. And like I said, you got to give a shout out to Coach Carson, man. Coach Carson was a guru, man. He called some hell of a plays for us, man. But if my teammate wasn't doing their job, if I wasn't doing mine, then it would have fell apart, man. Because if you think about it, Ken, and I don't know, back then in the third and fourth quarter, we were still rolling, baby. You didn't see us get tired at all,
Yeah.
We didn't do that. So I mean, we behind. That's a sign of a championship team. You got to be able to come from behind. You got to be able to stop a team, bro. You just got to have that in your mind and the mindset. And that's what we did because we believe in. We want to play a certain amount of snaps. If we play over that, then we mad at ourselves because if you do that, man, we limit the offense, limit of scoring, first downs, and anything like that. So when you go to a game plan, you just gotta be rock solid, man.
Yep.
Yep.
So you got anything? I know Zoe been working all day, man, and that's I know you getting tired, bro.
Yes.
hey, signing off. But look, let's talk about your post college career.
Okay.
You had a chance. You go off into the NFL. You sustained an injury. I know your career came to a halt due to an injury. I think was it a neck injury?
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about that. For those who might say, "Man, he's legendary." What happened professionally? Talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. We can go there. I mean, once I got released from Arizona, I played in Birmingham. I left Arizona and went to Birmingham, and that's just like the XFL league. If nobody don't know, that's what they had back in then. So I played a stint there, played a few games there, left there and went to Tampa. I played at Tampa Arena Ball. I played it down in Florida. I played with them. I played with John Gruden, who was the quarterback for Tampa Bay. The quarterback was that?
He's the head coach.
Yeah, he was the head coach. Yeah, so I was on that team with him, and back then, the offense guys had to play defense guys that had to play offense, the offense guys had to play defense. And one of the guys pushed me into the wall and pushed my neck in, man. And when I said that, when I went through that, I said it's time to hang it up, man. It's real now. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't push it no more because it scared. You know what I mean? Because I never, like I said, I've never been injured. Thank God I've never been injured in college or anything like that. And that was a scare. So when that happened, man, you just got to be prepared and be ready. And it's time to go to work then. It's time to get a real job then.
No, right?
Right.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. But I mean, I had fun, man, doing it. I love the game. Met a lot of great people doing that stint, man, and know a lot of stuff, man. They taught me a lot of stuff because I had a chance to sit down with Tim McDonald, man, who was one of the great safeties in the NFL, man. Enlightened me on a lot of history, bro.
49ers. Yeah.
Right. So Freddie Joe Nunn, who was shout out Freddie Joe Nunn, who was on that team too, they went to Ole Miss. And great, man, great bunch of guys, man. Great knowledge, man, all the way through, man. And that's what I try to entice on the kids, man. What to do, how to prepare yourself, what not to do. Don't get enticed by all that other stuff, man. Because they want to get us for low, So you got to be on top of your game, dog, right now.
Yep.
Because ain't no most second rounders no more in this HBCUs, man. They going for free agents, 6th round and 7th round. So
that's
they
exactly
got to be. Yeah, they got to be. They got to be.
You speaking to something that I think is pretty cool because they did. I think TD they Marquise Bell from FAMU was named the HBCU Player of the Year at the event at the Black College Football Hall of Fame banquet in Atlanta. That's pretty special. And he was a free agent. He was a undrafted free agent, and that's kind of what it feels like is happening with the HBCU guys. A lot of just from a bargain standpoint, great talent. They know that's there. We'll grab them on the back end. You kind of spoke to something. Do you feel like with all the changes that you've seen in college football, NIL, Power 4 now, Pac-12 done went away in a matter of a year. All this money. Now they talking about paying players, revenue sharing with the big boys. And do you feel like HBCU players are like what's the is there any way, what I'm saying, that we, other than just how do you stand out? How do you how does that conversation go if you're talking to a player who's playing at an HBCU and they're seeing it go like this? Talk about the business side of the professional leagues and how to get through that part of it mentally.
You know what I think, Ken, would really help if a kid just stay 4 years at a university, don't hit the portal, just put in work, so the scouts can really get an eye on you. And the sports information officers, guys, they got to really push these kids, man. They got to put them out there, the show clip, the show the hits, the interceptions, and then they got to repeatedly do that to push these kids, because at one point in time they're not getting enough exposure. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So now we getting it, and the guys got to keep going. Well, they got to take full advantage of it, man. You can't be limited to 1 pick a game or 2. You got to go for extra. You got to go for 4 picks in one game, maybe 5. You got to have 12 tackles, a fumble, intercept. You got to put your whole package together so they can see your whole package.
Yep.
So the reality of that would be, Kevin, is just like now you got to take, like you saying, take the chance and make the best of the opportunities that you receive. This is like the road that is heading for to be drafted. Yeah, you have to be you have to stand out. But we all know that there are limited slots when it comes down to picking in the draft. Only so many players are going to get picked. And you talking about you talking about out of thousands of players, from different divisions, different schools. So you got thousands of players. Everybody trying to get picked. Only so many going to get picked. So if you're good enough to stand out and make it there, what you have to do coming from an HBCU or anywhere else, once you get the opportunity as an undrafted free agent, make the best of it, like Marquise Bell and the rest of the guys have been doing. And so the only thing that you can do now is just completely stand out. Even if you run and go somewhere else, or I want to go to a Power 5 or bigger school or this and that, you might not even get on the field. You might not even notice. At least when you play in an HBCU space and you are that. You will get your shot, what I'm saying, with a deal. And what you have to do is capitalize and make the best on it.
Right. Exactly. Say the mouthful. Because, you guys getting in that portal and running, man, they're not seeing any playing time, and they were starters at Jackson. So you're getting all the ESPN opportunities, everything you need, right? It's right there. It's all on you. It's all on you. It's in your ball. It's in your court. So you got to take care of your body. You got to run a good 40. You got to do all. You got to check all the boxes, man. And some kids don't know what the boxes complete need or what they looking on. you know, you got to be proper. You got to be on top of the whole package, man. So
I got one more question.
Okay. Let Michelle.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, sis? How you doing?
I just came on to pop off because I just got out of choir rehearsing. Kevin Dent. I don't know if you remember me. We was at Jackson State together. I played basketball. And I was Charlene Barkley back in the day with Pam Allen, Phyllis. We were all at Jackson State together. We was freshmen. And I know by the time I get home, you would not be there. But it's so good to see your face. Congratulations for doing what you do. And I enjoyed you when you was there with me. And I just wanted to say hi, because when I'm driving, I would not be able to be on this. I'll be in the chat just listening. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And continue to grow. And I just want to say hi to you.
I ain't even put that together, sis. I didn't even think about that. Now that you say it, it's like, damn, they were at Jack State together. That's dope.
We were.
Good city. Hey, be safe driving home. If we still on, you come back up.
All right, love. You guys take care. Bye.
Hey, Rochelle, be safe.
Go ahead, TD. So you got another question?
Yeah, I just have one more question for him. I know that you're kind of close to the program now, definitely, you know, with Coach Taylor around. And I mentioned earlier about the DB room, the recruiting that they've done, man. I'm definitely excited about it. I feel like they fulfill every spot, not only once, but twice, sometimes 3 times. What has there been any player, or is there any player that they recruited in, no matter, you know, in the defensive backfield or overall, that that has garnished your attention?
Good question.
Well, you got a bunch of great guys back there. They just, I mean, you talking about Guthrie, you talking about K5, man. It's there. You see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can go on about their room, man, but it's the little things that they need to know, and they'll take off. You know, the little things it'll cover up the big things. You do the small stuff, you're gonna win at the end, you know. So the small stuff, that's mean working. I mean, concentrate, knowing your receiver down and distance. When you start knowing down and distance, how to cut the field off, how to use the sideline, TD, man, all the small, that's the small stuff. And once they can put that together, man, the defense is gonna be great. I got confidence in them. You know, I think they're gonna have it's a nice group back there. If they just if you need a leader, you know, you need a leader back there, that the guys that can trust you and you know what you're saying and what you say is true. I mean, you know, they can gamble on a few things for these safeties and the slots they in, man. And the whole defense is gonna shine, because, you know, I follow y'all, man. Them D linemen and the linebackers. I think they got a nice group, man. If they just can stay together, put time in, put work together, man, they're gonna have a great defense, man. They just gotta take care of that body, don't get hurt, you know, and that's the key, you know.
But I think that's why they definitely recruited so deep. And Ken, you and Kevin earlier was talking about NILs, and Kevin, you talk about players staying 4 years and, you know, the HBCU spotlight. That one thing I definitely took from the interview that Corey did with Van Williams. He wasn't, if I'm not mistaken, he wasn't as familiar with HBCUs, but his parents was adamant about him coming to HBCU. And so I think that was one of the reasons that he chose, because they told him they wasn't sure about him going elsewhere, you know, to play, and they wanted him in an HBCU setting. And I don't think either one of them went to HBCU. So that was one of the things I've always said about when you talking about NIL and great players and really good players coming to this landscape. It will have to start with their parents. And I always preach and say, you know, each one of these young men has to have a role model, has to have a leader, not just a friend, to guide them and make them see the reality and the scope of life, rather than just saying a uniform or bag or being on TV.
Right.
Well, I'll add one thing to that. Let's be real. There's only a handful of players that's really getting the bag in college.
Right.
I think the revenue sharing is going to be a thing. Now, that doesn't mean that players aren't getting something. I'm just saying, like, substantial, life-changing, like future-altering money. That's not happening for a lot of like people think it is. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be that guy. You still got to be that guy. Like, in order to get that, you got to be that guy. I mean, at the end of the day, there is no getting around being that guy. And then once you get there, you got to stay there. You know what I'm saying? And we're in a position, Kevin. We're trying to we do NIL deals. You know what I mean? We try to do our best to continue to grow that, but we have a process. We pay attention. We look at the if we pay attention to the athletes that just do their job. Like, we're looking. You know what I'm saying? We're always evaluating. Businesses are always looking and trying to figure out how they can partner with certain entities and certain athletes because of the work that they've done, because of, you know, how they feel like they can partner with them. So I think at the end of the day, if you look in this country right now, I don't know if y'all paying attention right now. Things are feeling real. You said something, Kevin, I thought was very powerful, which is one of the reasons I do want to kind of be there, kind of be a fly on the wall, because a lot of those legendary guys in those rooms went through some extremely tough times in this country trying to play the sport that they love. But TD and Kevin, bro, it just feels like a lot of that stuff is starting to head back in the direction of that. There's a lot of open, just free-spirited bigots running around, saying any old thing, doing any old thing or what have you. And I still feel like HBCUs are that safe haven for Black athletes at the end of the day. I'm not saying they're not going to go. They're going to go where they go, but we're never going to lose out. We never want to lose the message of HBCU being a safe haven for. That's not to say that elements of the community and bad decisions from young folk can't touch those players in certain capacities. These kids are more sensitive than ever. You know what I mean? It's a fight back in the day. Everybody picks up a gun. You got a young brother that, you know, from Lucedale that just lost his life at USM. You know what I'm saying? Heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to say that because people think that tragedy only happens at HBCUs. No, it happens at all types of schools. You know, we got a couple of transfers initially from what is it, Northwestern State, from Natchitoches. They didn't even finish their football program because one of the young men lost his life. And that's just the sign of the times. Gun violence in America is at an all-time high. So, but I do still want to say, man, when you talk about the interviews that we've done, you know, you talk about sitting down with these young Black brothers who coming from different communities and seeing that, man, the majority of the professors that they're going to class look like them. They can relate to them. They understand their situations. So there's a lot of messaging in that. And TD, it is important. You said something for his parents to push that. I think his parents were aware of where they want their child to be. And you know what I'm saying? And that's why I think all of this stuff is relevant. It's important. And clout is a very real thing nowadays. So Jackson State has a really cool program. We got a really rich history. But the gap in the opportunity is we have to do a better job of making sure these young folk know who the Kevin Dents of the world. All those players that you just named, brother, my mind is blown. When you say Leon Seals and Andre Lloyd and these names that you know, Houston Hoover and Lester Watt, come on, man. These dudes on the wall, bro. If you don't know who Houston Hoover is from Yazoo City, that's the brother that when Coach Prime took over, that's the brother who was with the Atlanta Falcons from Yazoo City, who used to come pick him up and take him to practice. Who, you see what I'm saying? Who pulled up when Prime was there? I'm saying we got a rich history of former Jackson State greats. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna shut up. We were in Los Angeles a year ago, bro. Zay Bolden was at the NFLPA Collegiate Bowl. We got a chance to meet Jackie Slater. I was starstruck. I was like, holy shit, that's Jackie Slater. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a kid and totally disconnected from Jackson State. Gave him a hat and everything. He was like, where's my hat at? Where's the hat y'all said y'all was going to give me? A couple photos, and that was it. He was like, man had no interest in nothing pertaining to Jackson State. And I was like, damn, that was disappointing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't even blame him though, because it's like I talked to my coach who knows him personally, and I understand that, you know, a lot of people leave Mississippi and they never come back. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, in order to get a Jackie Slater who's still living, you know, I know Lim Barnett's health isn't the best. You know what I'm saying? Walter Payton has already passed on. Shout out to Dr. Doom, who's always there, who's at the games, who's visible. But I think we really should do a full court press to find a way to get Jackie Slater to come back Jack State.
Correct.
I don't give a damn if he stay in Mississippi. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm saying come to Jack State, make it into, be intentional about it, reach out to him, fly him out, make sure you got somewhere to stay, take up all his time and fly him back to wherever the hell he was going, and just get him back into space, because it means something when you guys are on the wall, man. Y'all are in the hall and you're on the wall. Your face is immortalized. And when they drop that curtain and you see your face, it's there forever, bro.
It's there forever.
So I don't have any more questions. I just want to say to you, brother, that is a phenomenal thing, man. God bless you, bro. And he immortalized in the hall, man. You one of the great. And we're proud of you, bro. We couldn't be no more than, you know, I know your family is happy. You know what I'm saying?
They are. Yeah.
I know you got all night somewhere. I know you got all night somewhere around there. You know,
they'll be all right. They'll be all right.
Hey, I want to say this. Rest in peace to Jerry West, to Larry Allen. I think it was Darren Connor, the one that Larry Allen ran down.
Yeah,
was Darren Connor your teammate, man? That's not crazy.
Darren Connor. We came in together. See, I'm telling you, brother.
I saw a picture of Darren Connor. I put it in the platinum chat. I said, "This is how them linebackers used to look, man." I'm talking about this dude's arms look like freaking they look like sludge hammers, man. I mean, these dudes are big as bricks, man.
And just think about it. We didn't have all the weights in the facilities they got now when we had back then. Just think about it.
Wow.
Country strong, man. They're just putting their work in, man.
Just putting their work in, man.
Go ahead, TD. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this and I'll let you close. I'm gonna say again, Brother Dent, thank you for joining, coming on tonight.
No problem.
Again, congratulations to you. We are so happy and proud for you. You know, you represent the university and you carry that flag very well. Like I said, Ken is really pushing, you know, forward to reach back out to former alumni and, you know, former players and stuff and get them back together. And he also strongly about this NIL deal, so because there are players who's really interested in what's going on. Like we just named the ambassador, Jeremiah Williams. You know, that is grabbing people's attention, but assistance is really needed. So I pray that we definitely can get this thing continue to roll, because it's already rolling. Continue to roll, and with leadership and well-spoken guys and legends like yourself that can bring other legends in. Maybe everyone sit down somewhere and have dinner or something like that, and figure out what needs to be done, and whatever leader at administration that needs to be spoken with, not excluding them, because that's who's going to really get it to rolling. But again, congratulations to you. We appreciate you. We hope that you continue to work, you continue to push, continue, to communicate with us, let us know what we can do to make this better. So thank you.
We're working on an NIL event, fundraiser type event. And anything we do, man, we want the greats there. We're going to shoot. We're going to reach out to y'all. I mean, listen, this platform is our platform. You know what I'm saying? And however the school need to use it, whatever we need to do to connect the dots, that's really what it is. It's just it's a vehicle, man, to connect the dots. And I realize that now. I didn't realize it at first. You know what I'm saying? And for Representative Thompson to shout us out, it let us know we're doing good work, man. And not just him, Senator Hillman Frazier, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, who's a great supporter of the platform. When you start getting those who really do the work that, you know, the heroes work that's not seen to celebrate what we do. And I think that's the thing that connects the dot, because we do know that the Jackson State base is a very mature fan base. You know what I'm saying? And they understand this language. You know what I'm saying? They know who you are. It's the young folk that don't have a clue. You know what I'm saying? We got to do a better job as stewards in connecting the yesteryears with the tomorrows. You know what I'm saying? The today, tomorrow. So thank you, bro, for coming up. We'll be in contact. Hey man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to Canon. I'm telling you, I'm already looking at. We coming. Hopefully the fellas and we can all pull up. I hope we can go all collectively together. We just we can make it happen, even if it's nothing but a day or two, a day or whatever. We don't know. We coming because we want to be there. We got to give Jackson State a visual for when they drop that curtain, man, and put your face. It'll just be criminal if we don't have that. We can't worry about what's been lost. We got to capture the now and going on. You know what I'm saying? Like what Zoe said, a line of demarcation. We have to start over somewhere, and I think you're the face of that now, bro.
Since you said that, Ken, you know what? Now you know I'm gonna be in Vicksburg when y'all do that thing in Canon Nissan. I'm coming.
There you go. There you go, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Mr. Tacos for Life. Interesting photo, by the way. But yes, he's in the Black College Football Hall of Fame. It's the legendary Kevin Dent. That's why we got him on the show. That's an interesting name, Mr. Tacos for Life.
Okay.
Photo. All right. We're gonna see you next Saturday then. Hey, look, this is a first of its kind, man. We partnered with Canon Toyota. Look, that's not the only one. We got another part, Auto Masters. We're gonna do an event similar to that in Jackson. And, we're gonna do it again, man. We're gonna keep it rolling because we have to keep. We're trying to grow our collective efforts, man, and we want to make sure all of the greats know what we're doing, how we're doing it, and how they can help grow that. Because I gotta tell y'all, man, putting out these ambassadors and announcing them, man, we got a lot of athletes that want to partner with us, that want to be a part of that thing. But as I tell them, you know what I'm saying, we don't want to overextend ourselves. As we grow, we will do more. You follow what I'm saying? We still got women's and men's basketball. More, we're gonna delve into track. We got baseball. Trying to touch all the other sports, and it's you got to give a damn, man. And you got to keep at it, and I do. We do, you know. So we got it.
Just keep plugging, baby.
Coming on, man, tonight, man. For real, I appreciate that.
All right. Thank y'all so much. All right. Good night, my man.
Have a good night.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen. Great, Kevin Dent, man. Appreciate bro for coming on, man. That was a treat, man. That was definitely a treat. First thoughts, and then we'll jump into this schedule, man, and then we'll get ready to close this thing out. We got about a good 22 minutes. Talk about this schedule. Got to talk about this schedule, TD. Got to.
Yeah. You said my thoughts?
Thoughts on the interview. Initial thoughts.
Well,
for those that don't see, my stomach feel better now. No mistakes, just happy accidents. If y'all don't know who this man is, and for y'all information, Bob Ross had a little bit of black in him because ain't no white man had no fro that stiff. Just so y'all know that now. No, this was a soul brother right here. And we used to watch him. He used to make happy little trees, and I could watch Bob Ross all day. He was very therapeutic. You know, rest in peace to the great legendary Bob Ross. No mistakes, just happy accidents.
Man, I used to always be like
a tree right there. I used to love that, bro.
I was like, man, he about to mess that picture up. It looked good just the way he'll leave it alone. Then he'll like you say, but like, oh man, that does look better. You know what I'm saying? You just take and watch Bob Ross, man.
I know. I'm listen.
It will T. What a will
T. Childhood, man. Let me come on, Doug T. Just like Steve Harvey had the microphone cut. I know.
Hey, but as far as the interview, man, it was great, man. Kevin looked, he looked in excellent shape, man. I appreciate him coming on. He was very candid in his answer. I love people that's going to be candid in the answer, not going to beat around the bush and, about so just be real about it. And so, congratulations again to him for making it to the Hall of Fame. Looking at his numbers, you know what I'm saying, man, and only losing one SWAC game out of 28. That is amazing, man. So he definitely deserve it, with the numbers and stuff that he had. And here's the thing, it brings me up to speed, Ken, because I wasn't able to watch those guys play. You know what I'm saying?
I had the clips, man. I wish we had the clips. It's such a
I mean, like someone said what I was thinking. The news, I know it's might not be the same to full because they only shoot so much, but some of the news station just might have a lot of that archive stuff, in the back, man. So
we'd have to do some serious work to try to get it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
gotta want it. But I appreciated the interview, man. I'm looking forward to it. I think there's an opportunity to expand the story. It ain't like you don't know. We know the greats that have the potential. As he stated, he's in the room now, so he gets some say-so. And he's probably going to have a hand in making sure that a lot of the others are added to the room whenever that time comes up.
Hey, Ken, someone suggested that we should get Sean Gregory on the show.
I'm down for it. Sean Gregory, Mark Washington, Shannon Boyd, you name them, Graylin Pratt. The list goes on and on. I'm all for it, man. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate that.
To my man Greg out there, let's make that happen.
Hey, thank you, Darius. What's happening, brother? Appreciate that. Quick question: what games are y'all looking forward to this upcoming season? All of them. ALLUM. All of them. The game I'm looking forward to the most is the ULM game.
I agree.
That's the game's first game. It's going to be a true testament as to what we got going on at the pro. I think we have a great roster that can go in there and can compete with that roster. And that's the game that we have the most time to prepare for. So Thursday night game, ULM. It was a close call last time we played them. We lost 12-7 in 21. Couple of things. Evan Henry, K5 or K1. Those are the ones that they played. They transferred over to Jackson State from ULM. Some of the players that are committed to ULM right now were players that we were recruiting pretty heavily. Came on visits. A lot of the JUCO kids actually. One other thing I was thinking about from a ULM standpoint. But no, I think that's the game. Somebody said, yes, sir. Same here. I see I'm yeah, no doubt. We'll be in Mobile for sure. But ESPN dropped their SWAC schedule. Of course, we know MEX SWAC Challenge opens up the week prior to everybody. So that's going to be a pretty interesting game for us, TD, to watch FAMU versus Norfolk State. I think FAMU is going to probably run roughshod over them, in my honest opinion. I know this would be Coach Odom, third year, I think, over in it'd be his third year over in Norfolk, if I'm not mistaken. Not really sure what their roster look like. I know FAMU is recruited extremely well this offseason, kind of reloaded. And then the following weekend, they got South Carolina State and Prairie View. What's that? What is that called? Doc, what's that called? Fourth year. Thank you for the correction, Doc.
Yeah,
we flipped Nate Blunt from ULM. There you go. Let's see. What is that called, man? The State Fair Classic. They got that game on ESPN. Damn, they on ESPN 1. That's pretty good. Or am I tripping? Am I tripping?
No,
that's ESPN. Okay. Wait a minute. The errors are in the way. I can't see it for some strange reason.
Let's see. Hey, while I can't looking, Darius, man, we appreciate the comment. As far as the interview is concerned, we do the best we can. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button while you're out there.
No, it's ESPN Plus. I'm sorry.
And Darren, to answer your question, man, I agree with Ken. I'm looking forward toward the ULM game. I'm one of the ones that like to take a game at a time. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not looking ahead and not trying to look over anybody. So
it looks like we don't have Lane on the schedule. So I think that game is going to probably be either streamed by that's a great opportunity, TD, for HBCU Go.
What you mean now on schedule? You mean like you talking about
ESPN schedule.
Okay, I got you.
They didn't put ULM on here, but ULM is definitely going to be ESPN Plus. They didn't put that on here, but it is ESPN Plus though. So you got first game, third game, fourth game, Grambling, ESPN Plus, fifth game, October 5th. No. Fifth game, September 28th, Texas Southern. Sixth game, Alabama A&M. Seventh game, FAMU. Eighth, because we got a bye after that. I think we do got a bye.
So the television time still there, man.
Hey, we all over ESPN. Go do your thing, fellas. go do your thing. I mean, and so is like this looks like a lot of schools at FAMU there. I ain't gonna really break down the other schools, but there's a lot of games that's going to be played on ESPN. So there's going to be a lot of schools that get some opportunity at HBCU Go. So our homecoming game will be there, and then after homecoming, we got Alabama State, and then we got Alcorn. So are we missing one?
Lane
is not there.
Right.
Valley. So Valley's not on there. So here's the thing.
Hey, so here's the thing. Hey, if those guys go out and dominate the way, the roster shaped up in the way that with the coaching staff, they might put that on there.
Oh, Bethune-Cookman's not on there either. So we got 3 games not on TV, TD. We got Lane, Valley, and Bethune-Cookman. Now, I will say this. That's Bethune-Cookman's homecoming. I guarantee you one of them games are going to have HBCU Go going to get one of them games.
Right.
They've been dying to get Jack State on one of them HBCU Go channels anyway. So,
well, you remember the guy said to us in Birmingham at SWAC Media Day, HBCU Go said they were interested in trying to get Jackson State on.
They'll be at SWAC Media Day for sure. So we'll find out. We can talk to Charlie Neal and just see what opportunities are there and what games that they may push.
But Ken, you know what present those opportunities, right?
What's that?
Winning.
That's true. So let's say we just hypothetically we start off. If we beat ULM, it's on, dog. It's on. It ain't nothing coming to be flexed. Because I'm gonna tell you a game that I think gonna be flexed, bro. October 19th.
I think that's it.
October 19th.
FAMU.
So yeah. BCU would be on Cat Eye Network. Okay, so it'll be on their network. Okay, they got the right to it.
That game definitely need to be prime time, man.
FAMU?
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, I got a feeling that game need to be ESPNU plus or 2, not plus, but 2. That game right there could definitely be a flex game, depending on what our records are going into that game. Think about it.
Definitely.
You're both playing good ball. That could absolutely be that's a money maker right there.
It is.
That's a moneymaker right there. That's the one. Cat Eye Network is Bethune-Cookman's network. Just like we got, our channel. I think we're gonna stream Valley. We're gonna stream Lane. They are great on YouTube. They got a great. They are. They are. So I don't have a problem with them streaming their own game. It's their homecoming. I have no issue with it. Now, speaking of issues, September 14th, bro, 1 p.m., thermostat on hell. I'm sorry, TD. I don't like it. I'm going to tell you another thing. Now, look, you see that Alabama State, North Carolina Central? They can't do nothing about it. They going to Miami. It's hot as cow piss out there. Whoever get on the hot side going to have to deal with it. I pick whoever ain't on the opposite side. That's who I pick. That's who I pick.
I mean,
it looked like Alabama State might be the home team, so Alabama State may be in the shade. If that's the case, I'm picking Alabama State because that hot side is hot. That motherfucker hot over there, boy. I'm telling you, man.
I mean, just for that being a Southern Jackson State game, I mean,
I just hate
a 4 or 5 o'clock start would be good.
It has to be, TD.
You
have to. That game should never be before 4 p.m. ever. 3 p.m. is pushing it. But 4 p.m. and beyond, 3:30, okay.
But again, when they asked the previous coach why it was like that, hey, that's television time, so maybe that's the only slot that they had
Hey, Darius, hey, ain't no choice, bro. Either that or you gonna pass the fuck out. I'm serious, man. Bro, TD, you know what heat exhaustion feels like, dog. When you start feeling like your body is not feeling like you have control over it no more. You feel like you ever been sitting still and you feel like your body is. I was like, oh hell no. I jumped up. Actually, I was in section 112. I was sitting down and I'm sitting there just getting cooked like a rotisserie chicken. We baked potatoes in the whatchamacallit. We were down on the field. We went and sat down. I said, bro, let's go up in the stand, sit down. I'm really trying to just get off my feet because I'm like, bro, it is hot out here, bro. I'm soaking wet.
I mean, first of all, Ken, y'all can have that horseshoe far as that. I always try to be smart about that. But I tell you what, I tried to sit in the horseshoe one time, Ken. You know what made me not go back?
What that?
My wife told me it was too hot.
But you know what? The reason I say that,
my wife said, "Man, it's too hot out here."
Those who don't know, I sweat really bad, bro. I really do. I sweat. So I pack. For folks want to know what's in my backpack, I actually have extra everything: drawers, socks, t-shirt, undershirt, all that. I go in the bathroom. I switch it out when the game out because I'm soaking wet. I run through, so I lose so much water, bro. And it's just like water just. It ain't enough, man. It ain't enough. I have to, you know what I'm saying? I take the liquid IVs. I do all that. I ain't drinking no liquor that week. Well, I'm gonna stop around Thursday. Friday, I'm all water. You gotta hydrate. You gotta start hydrating 2 days before.
Well, you know what, Ken? I don't want to say it. It really does. Believe it or not, I don't get completely bothered with it. You know, I drink a lot of water anyway. Long as huh?
I don't think you sweat like I sweat though.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, look.
That's the only time I really wear a hat, man.
Bruh. It's brutal, man.
Hey, but I tell you this, Ken, I am definitely everyone is watching. You know,
see, Miss Bunny said, Miss Bunny, you fell out? Man, I'm telling you, bro. I was this close, bro. I just so when I felt that feeling, I jumped up out my seat and just left everybody. I went into the tunnel with a shade and I watched the rest of the game from the tunnel. And I stood there. I was literally pouring water on my head. I kept putting water on my face. And I didn't want to pour it on my head because I was trying to cool my head off, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I need to drink this water. I'm looking around and people laying all out, bro.
So Ken, look what I suggest to you, man. since you like your JSU billboard look, man, get you a JSU towel.
I had a towel. I always have a towel with me.
Put it up. Don't use it for sweat. Use it for a block.
I could show you a photo. All right. I go back. I'm gonna show you something. If we go back to that photo, remember Savion was the running back, I think. Yes, he was.
Mm-hmm.
I had on my red. I had a red pull-up, my little red Tiger Talk short sleeve. It's thin, bro. It's nothing on. Nothing. I have on nothing but a tank top under that thing. And I had a towel on my head with the hood up. I'm just trying to. And then I realized, hell, that ain't helping none. It's best to just let the sun hit your head, bro. Because when you got more stuff on you, it's holding more heat. You don't want to cook your brain. But I just refuse to do. I don't want to feel like that. I'm telling y'all right now, if it get too hot, I'm leaving.
Hey,
Ken, I
mean, I know we got like 4 minutes left. I would like to say something.
Yeah, bro.
To everyone watching, please continue to share the screen, like the screen.
Yep.
Tell everyone you know what's going on, what we're trying to do, the goal in the mission. I mean, we always complain, but you need, complaining not going to give you how to get into action. So that's what we're trying to do. And a lot of things has been done through this channel, through you guys, the fans, myself, everybody that contribute and donate, because I do as well. So let's continue to do so. Let's continue to push, man, because we have some great coaches, man. I love Coach TC. I'm going to say this, man. I love his personality and the things that he do. I like what he stands for. I like what he brings to the table. I love his coaching staff and the players that he brought in. And those players appreciate us. They appreciate you guys. And the first thing they say on Tiger Talk is they say the fans. I mean, even Bam said it today on his interview, the one when I watched it, it was the fans. And a lot of people say the fan. So go out and support Tiger Talk. Go out and support Decoy Receiver. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Engage with these players and let them know that don't be pushing, overzealous about anything. Just be support. Don't be a fanatic. Well, shout out to Calvin Young. no pun. And I'll say this too: if there are any players watching, just people, period. King spoke on it a little while ago about the young man down in USM losing his life.
Yeah,
it's not worth it. Stop. Yeah. You want to prove that you're a man. Prove that you're a man by showing your actions on the football field, on the court, tennis court, baseball, diamond, wrestling, golf, whatever it is. Prove your manhood on the field, and in the classroom is the biggest thing. Every argument is not worth having, and some of it just make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
Let me add one thing to that, TD. One of the toughest things in the world to do is to know you can zap a zit and you show restraint. Everybody that walk away ain't weak, man. A lot of people can fold you up like a lawn chair and redirect your whole life, but they just got way too much to live for, and people just trying to have a good, peaceful, life, man. And showing restraint is tough. That's a tough brother right there. Somebody that could, and all too often, I don't know what happened, TD. I think he was. I don't know what happened. I read it, and it's heartbreaking. He was at Ole Miss at one point. He transferred to USM. I think his name is MJ Daniels. I think it's Marcus Daniels Jr. or something like that. Something to that effect. I hope I didn't mess his name up. But rest in peace. Prayers to his family. And it's always tough to see one of our good brothers lose their life, man, to senseless violence. And, death is final, man. And some of these young men never get to the point to where they could ever see, adulthood, man. So well said, bro. You know what I mean? I want to say this one last thing before I move this schedule. I'm happy that Grambling game is at 6 p.m. They got it right. Thank you to the Tigers of Grambling for making us. Look, we're going to be down in that hole. It's hot down there. You know what I'm saying? And that game is I love it, bro. 6 p.m. in Houston, Texas. I love it. You know what I'm saying? 4 p.m. for the Gulf Coast Challenge. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you get into the cooler months, I understand they said 3:30. I think it's 3:30 Central Standard Time. I think that's what EA said for the FAMU Jack State game. So I think it's gonna be 3:30 if I'm not mistaken. Pine Bluff is homecoming. That's gonna be 2 p.m. And then afterwards, everything gonna be 2 p.m. after that. 2 p.m. for Alabama State, 2 p.m. for Alcorn. Everything is gonna be like 2 p.m. because once you get into the November month, it is a little cooler. And the time change and it get dark a little early. So those times were to be expected. But yeah. Nevertheless, man, hey, y'all still go vote. HBCU Buzz, continue to vote for Sonny. We moved into second place, TD. So y'all know how when we get active for anything, start voting, we can win it. So y'all make sure y'all do that. This Saturday, make sure you guys sign up, man. If you haven't, this Saturday you got the women's clinic. Pull up at the vet, man. They're gonna be there, man. Coach TC and his wife did a great interview on the WLBT with Blake Levine and talked about what they'll be covering. They talking about recruiting, retention, and definitely talking to some women about the ancillary aspects of the football program. So if you haven't signed up, please sign up, and it's going to be great. Youth camp the following week, prospect camp on the 21st. 7-on-7 in offensive line, D-line camp is the 22nd. James Houston camp the 23rd. We're going to be at all these camps that we're available. We'll try to bring you guys as much coverage as possible. I know WJTV. Sorry about that. I get all my letters wrong. I know it's WAPT, WLBT, WJTV. That's how I remember it. So one of them damn letters. Thank you, sis, for correcting me on that. Yeah, it's WJTV, Blake Levine. Thank you. Then you got the volleyball camps in July. Sign up for those if you haven't. And then we're gonna party on the 24th. So that Saturday we're gonna go party. We also gonna watch the SWAC Challenge, and it's gonna be on and popping, man. That's all we got, man, for the night. Look, we appreciate y'all. TC appreciates the support. Ken, I voted and posted it here. Sonny the Tiger is in. Juwan, 2 best football programs. We talking football. Yeah, this is. Hey, he been very vocal about that. Everybody know October 19th is that game, dog. If FAMU or Jackson State want to go to the celebration, first of all, they want to go. If they want to win the East, you got to go through one another. So, no disrespect to nobody, but this has been who has been between the last 3 seasons. So, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we finished 3rd last year, but we'll finish 1st this year. Steve, I'm sorry. Y'all can try again in 25. All right, that's it for tonight, y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate Brother Dent for coming up. We'll see y'all, man. We're going to close out with an ad about our weekend and a word from our AD. D.I. Love, go Tigers, baby. Peace out.
Go Tigers.
This is Shaggy, and I've got with me the coach from Canon Toyota. They have partnered up with KC-1400 Media, the Jackson State sports media partner, to bring you this really cool fan experience.
That's right, folks. We've teamed up with KC-1400 Media Group to bring you Jackson State's finest football players that'll be here live on site June 22nd. Come by, shake hands, and meet some of your Jackson State Tigers.
Appreciate it, Coach. This is Ken Clark. We'll be down in Vicksburg June 22nd. We're going to be bringing some football players. We hope to have a lot of Jackson State fans on site. We're going to have some schedules players can sign, hopefully take some pictures, and we plan on going live. We stream from YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Canon Toyota keeps us mobile. We're excited. We're coming to Vicksburg. Go Tigers, baby.
Stop by Saturday, June 22nd for your chance to win 2 season passes for Jackson State's 2024 football season.
Tiger fans, what a great time to be a part of Jackson State Athletics. TC Taylor on his 2nd year. We're very excited about Coach Taylor. 10,000 season ticket holders. That's our goal for the year. With 10,000 season ticket holders, we will have more support for our student athletes, for our coaches, and also we can support our university when it comes to Jackson State University athletics. Go to jsutigers.com. 10,000 season ticket holders is our goal. Support Jackson State University. Go Tigers. Great day to be a Tiger. JSU by 40 campaign. Coach Taylor, I was just thinking, I was sitting in my office and we were talking about Jackson State athletics, the tradition of Jackson State. You played here. What if 50,000 alums gave $40 a month for 12 months?
Man, that would be huge. That's money in the bank for athletic program.
Let's do this, Coach. I'm challenging all 50,000 alumni of Jackson State University, supporters, fans. Let's give $40 a month to JSU by 40 campaign. 12 months, 12 million. September to August, let's win championships in the classroom. Let's support Jackson State University. Let's support athletics. And let's make sure our coaches and our student athletes are successful. So again, Coach Taylor and I are challenging you, all 50,000 alums, $40 a month for 12 months to support Jackson State athletics. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Support the JSU by 40 campaign. Visit gojsutigers.com/JSU by 40.
ShotRx is bringing healthcare to you. With our mobile health team, we can come to your school, church, or business to take care of you. We offer childhood immunizations, COVID and flu vaccinations, physicals, and much more. Don't put your health off. Welcome to Care and Compassion. Welcome to ShotRx.